Welcome back everyone to our learning channel. And today we are still discussing about exponential equation part 2. Okay, so we continue what we had before, from the previous video. And now we are trying to enjoy problem solving on exponential equation part 2. Still about exponential equations. Okay, I have prepared some question to deal with. Okay, let me change the thickness of the ink of my digital pen. Yeah, so let's see the question. This is the instruction. Solve for x. So we have several questions here. This is the first question. 4 to the power of x plus 1 equals 8 to the power 1 minus x. Question B, we have 9 to the power 2 minus x, which is equal to 1 over 3 to the power 2x plus 1. We start with these two questions first. Now, remember, when you are dealing with any exponential equation, try to figure out, that the both side, the expression on the both side, they will have the same base number. So, for example, you have a to the power m, which is equals to a to the power n. The solution must be m equals to n. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, now let's do the first question. Okay, now look at this question A. Here we have 4 to the power 2x plus 1 equals to 8 to the power 1 minus x. So look at this. We have 4 and 2. Okay, now you try to change these two numbers, these two base numbers, which is 4 and 8, into exponent number and figure out what exactly the appropriate base number that we can use. So you know that 4 is actually 2 square, right? Put it first into bracket, and then outside the bracket we have the power, which is 2x plus 1 equals to 8 itself is 2 to the power of 3. Again, put it into the bracket first, and then outside of the bracket we have 1 minus x. Okay, now the next step is we distribute the power inside the bracket into the exponent outside of the bracket. So it must be 2 to the power 4x plus 2 equals to 2 to the power 3 minus 3x. Now, as you see here, okay, and by referring to what I have explained before regarding exponential equation, look at this. Okay, check. Do they have the same base number now? On both sides? Yes, 2, 2. They have the same base number. So easily just take the exponent and equals time. So this will be 4x plus 2 equals to 3 minus 3x. And then put the number with variable together and constant together. So this one 4x plus 3x. Why this become positive? Because I transfer here negative. Since we transfer this to the left hand side, it becomes positive, and then the constant 3 minus 2. Am I right? So what we have here now? So we have, this is 7x equals to 1. Okay, then what is x? Yeah, directly you know x is 1 out of 7. That's the answer. Okay, what do you think? That's simple, right? Not that difficult. So this is the key. Yeah, this is the key. Okay, this is the key. Remember this. Okay, just make it into the box so you will remember that clearly. Okay, look at this. This is so interesting, right? Mathematics is always interesting. Yeah, look at this. The next question, question number 2. I use another color, right? Now I'm using the green color. Then we try together. Okay, so I still write this the same as the question, 9 to the power 2 minus x, which is equals to, now this one, 1 over 3, yeah, we can change this into negative exponent, okay? So remember this, we have the rules actually, yeah, okay? For this, we have the rules or the principle for the negative exponent, right? So a to the power negative n equals to 1 over a to the power of n. And vice versa, a to the power of n is equals to 1 over a to the power negative n. Okay, so hopefully you still remember this. This is the basic principle we need to know, yeah, in dealing with negative exponent. So by referring to this, I can change this into 3, sorry, I must use the green one. Okay, 3 to the power negative 1 in the bracket. Outside of the bracket, we still have the power. So this is power of power, yeah, to x plus 1. Okay, this is now 3. And as the basic principle, we need to have the same base number on the both sides. So I figure out that 9 is actually 3 squared. And then we have here, outside of the bracket, we have 2 minus x, which is equals to 3 negative 1, 2x plus 1. And then you distribute, yeah, the power. Yeah, this is 2, and this is minus 1 to the exponent outside of the bracket. So you will have 3 to the power of 4 minus 2x minus, sorry, this is x, yeah, minus 3 to the power negative 2x negative 1. Then what will you have? So now they have the same base number, which is 3. Then take down directly the exponent. So 4 minus 2x equals to negative 2x minus 1. Then put the number with the variable together. This is 2x plus 2x. This is negative 1 plus 4. This is 0. This is 3. So what you can see from this case, do we have the solution for this problem? What do you think? Do we have the solution? Oops, my bad, I'm so sorry. Look at this. This must be negative 4, yeah? Because here is positive. You transfer, it becomes negative. Sometimes, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. It's really bad actually, yeah. I change this. Yeah, this is becomes this becomes negative 4. Okay, So this must be -5. Now, what we have here? What do you think? Do we have the solution? 0 equals to -5, which is impossible. So it means for this problem, yeah, no solution. Yeah, no solution available. Okay, take note of that. Okay, so that's the 2 question. If you have any question regarding this, don't be reluctant to put in the comment. Yeah, I'm trying my best to help you to have better understanding. Okay, now we continue with the next question. Okay, I put here, this is my 3rd question. We still try to figure out what, okay, the solution of x. We try to figure out what x is. Okay, so here it is, the problem we have now. I'm using red color. Yeah, 4 to the power is too big. It's too big. Okay, make it beautiful or neat. 4 to the power of x minus 6 times 2 to the power x plus 8, which is equals to 0. Why did we have this kind of problem? So actually, yeah, we still use the same concept. Okay, so look at this. We have 2 to the power x here, and the way that I'm using to deal with this problem is actually I try to make the first term here, yeah, the first term of this equation, yeah, which is 4 to the power x, it becomes 2 to the power of something. So we know directly that 4 is actually 2 square in a bracket. We have x outside minus, this is 6, this is 2 to the power x plus 8 equals 0. Now I switch this, so I put x inside the bracket and 2 outside of the bracket. So we switch the position, right? But still they are exponents. This is 2 to the power of x square minus 6 to the power 2. Sorry, what I mean is minus 6 times 2 to the power of x plus 8 equals to 0. Now as you see, we have 2 to the power x and then 2 to the power of x. The next step I will take is by allowing, yeah, so let we try to define, let's say define 2 to the power of x into certain notation. In this case, we try to let that 2 to the power of x is actually p, yeah. So basically you can use any other of notation, yeah, as the variable. It can be any alphabet, okay, alphabetical, okay, it doesn't matter. So now since I let that 2 to the power of x equals to p, I prefer to substitute this one with p. Okay, so basically I will have p square minus 6p plus 8. Okay, now you pay attention carefully. Now we have quadratic equations. So basically this type of equation will lead you into quadratic equation. Bear in mind, once again, this type of equation will lead you into quadratic equation as long as you know how to figure out the the base number or the exponent number with the power of x or any unknown variable. Okay, and then by using this process, just use this kind of process. That's really important. Okay, but if you have your own way and it leads you into the correct answer, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is mathematics. You have freedom to choose the proper way as you prefer to get the final answer as long as the answer correct. That's acceptable. Okay, so this one we directly factorize this. Yeah, that's so easy actually. So what do you think? This is p minus 2 minus 4. What do you think? Am I right with the factorization? What do you think? Is it correct? Yeah. If you don't trust me, you can use your calculator. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So p equals to 2 or p equals to 4. Are we done? What do you think? Are we done? Not yet, of course, because we are dealing with x, not p. But p here is very helpful to get, okay, to get the value of x. Okay, then we come back here. Like this, since we are making 2 to the power of x equals to p, then yeah, we start one by one. Okay, for p equals to 2, since we have two options, p is 2 and p is 4, so you have to try them both. And then take this part again. Okay, 2 to the power of x equals to 2 because p equals to 2, so we return it. P become, okay, and then from this we know x equals to 1. Okay, this is the first solution. Next, for p equals to 4, then 2 to the power of x equals to 4. Then 2 to the power of x equals to 2 square. Then what will we have? We have x equals to 2. So we have two possible solution, which is x equals to 1 or x equals to 2. That's the third question. What do you think? Any question? Once again, don't be shy. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay? Write something in the comment space. Yeah? If you want to ask me or you have something that you cannot understand yet. Now, yeah, I think that's clear. Now look at question. Okay, we have been using black, green, red. Now let's using blue color. Okay. Now we have question D, the fourth question. Okay. Here we have 49 to the power of x plus 1, which is equals to 2 times 7 to the power of x. Okay, so I prefer to make 49 become 7 square inside the bracket. This is x plus 1. This is 2 times 7 to the power of x inside the bracket. Then I switch. This is x, this is 2 plus 1 equals to 2, 7 to the power of x. Okay, now you have this is the same. Yeah, and then let, yeah, as the previous one, question C, 7 to the power of x equals to a. And then you substitute here. So a square plus 1 equals to 2a, right? And then Once again, it leads you into quadratic equation. So this is now the quadratic equation we have in terms of A. Yeah, and then we can factorize this directly. So what do you think? What is the answer? So this actually A minus 1, A minus 1 equals 0, or A minus 1 square, which is equals to 0. Right? That's the same thing. Okay? Then what is A? A is 1. Since you have the same thing here, yeah? Then we go back here. Okay, then we make it. Since 7 to the power of x equals to A, it means 7 to the power of x equals to 1. Now, what do you think? 7 to the power of what? That will give you 1 as the result. Once again, 7 to the power of what? That will give you 1 as the result. What do you think? Any suggestion? What do you think? Yes, 7 to the power of 0. Yeah, 7 to the power of 0. Remember, any number, any base number to the power of 0, it will give you 1. Okay? So in this case, the solution is x equals to 0. That's the solution. Wow. So interesting, right? They are really, really interesting. Okay? What do you think? Any questions so far? For these 4 problems we have dealt with, hopefully what we discussed today will give you advantage. Yeah. Advantage, I think, is not the appropriate word that I use. Yeah. I think it is beneficial for you, right? To help you having a better understanding and dealing with exponential equation. Okay, that's for today. Yeah, we will continue later on with the complicated one on exponential equation part 3. So thank you very much for your participation and your kind attention. See you next time. Bye-bye.